It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs in this critical Game 4 of the opening round here on 2K Sports. Along with the Jet and the Diesel, Ernie Johnson. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And in a lopsided series, Shaq for the team that's clearly over.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
I'm a man who believes that I died 20 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, we wish to remind you that any spectator interrupting gameplay or entering a report will be ejected and are subject to
anybody
arrest.
or anything.
I will live for eternity. If I survive, then I'm coming for you personally. You heard of me, we don't need no security. Schools and what will you do to me? I will live for eternity. If I survive, then I'm coming for you down. Trade, facing liberty, or I know you entertain. Similarities, definitely not the same. The insecurities, got jealousy on the
fans, don't forget to come back for the upcoming holiday. All attendees will receive a baseball towel for
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The Lakers have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Los Angeles Clippers? Will there be an upset in Round 1? It's all coming up next.
And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Los Angeles Clippers. You look at the Clippers, they're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jay out there with LeBron James. Then there's Harris. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's McGee in at the center. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Jay, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me, absolutely. We know the hole we're in. We've had our backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Rondo.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that. Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kicks to Gallinari. Here's Harrell. A stupendous finish in traffic. Harrell's got his second basket of the night.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset trying to push the action until somebody stops him. Nobody there to do it that time.
Here's Turner after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Williams finds Turner. Harrell against McGee. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to Harrell. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Gallinari again missing. The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Williams against Harris. Here's Jay. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That's good from Jay. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the close-range jumper.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
Never really perfect on the offensive end, and probably 1 or 2 possessions they'd love to have back, but on the whole, a tremendous synergy on offense.
Harris passes to Jay, and it's Rondo in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Rondo's got 5 now.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
Gallinari wide open. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Back at you. That's payback for the 3 on the other end.
A little mano-a-mano there, entertaining, but you also want to keep your teammates involved.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, takes the 13-footer, and it's off the back rim. No good.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. Green's checked in. The free throw off from Jay. Clippers trail by 7. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Double team on Williams. To the paint. And Green with the basket on the assist by Williams.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 5. LeBron passes to Jay, and he jams it with authority.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Turner. He kicks it to Williams. Pulls from the top of the key. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Just shredding the defense in the pick and roll. Lou Williams only needing just a little bit of space to work.
To the inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Williams. Stolen by Corey Harris. A finish. And slam dunk by Harris.
You just can't be relaxed around Harris. He's great at recognizing when to take risks and go for the steal.
James against Turner. At the top of the key, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the high post, and it comes off the front of the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And that one is good.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Well, it's so nice to have the early lead. This is where you want to stick with what's working until somebody shuts you down.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Ingram, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Clippers trail by 11. Williams kicks to Harrell. Stolen. Here's Jay. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Turner. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup. Turner's got his first points in this one.
I like the way Turner uses his body on the inside, not scared of that kind of contact, and throwing a bit of his weight around.
Lakers working the ball around now. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. Down low, Jay. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Passes it to Harrell. The dish to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jay.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
Here's Turner, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Turner actively looking to get to the free throw line and can be physical down there with that wide frame of his, drawing contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ball comes in for Rajon Rondo. Lakers leading by 11. James finds Caldwell-Pope to the middle, stolen by Zubac. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Outside, Green. Turner passes to Green. Shamet. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Shamet. It's deflected. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Oh, great ball movement there.
With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in.
And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket. Caldwell-Pope's got his first points of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Clippers, trailing by 13. Pass to Green, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Zubac. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Magruder. Pocket 6. Poke loose and stolen by LeBron.
It's kind of a comedy of errors for them in this first half thus far. Just been all over the place. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Clippers shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And the Clippers call time here. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
And he can't be stopped right now. The D looks like they're at a loss. And they have no idea how to contain him.
That was your Spirit Dance Team. Give it up.
Picked off in midair. Inside. Nice shot by James. James has got his third basket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Zubac. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Caldwell Pope. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside Turner. Shamet. He's covered by Ball. Shot clock at 5. Shamet. That one a little long.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
That one good for 2.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Ingram wide open. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 6th assist on the night. Ingram's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Kicks it to Turner. Shoots over Ball. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 6.
This is the area that Evan Turner has built his house, the mid-range, finding his way into the paint and scoring the basketball.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Shamet, he's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound, and he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both shots good from the stripe. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. And for the Clippers, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Turner looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the leadership that Evan Turner offers up can be a huge bonus. This is a guy who continues to accept and play well within his role.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Turner. And both free throws good for Evan Turner. Here's Hart. Here's Jay. Sinks that one from the post. Jay's got 27.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
All alone. Here's Zubac. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
And so it's Los Angeles, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Who said I don't go hard?
A Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, got a huge advantage.
So for the Lakers right now, Hart is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Jay, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And here is Los Angeles now. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 70 points and was his usual self on the defensive side with a number of steals. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. But we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
No one covering. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here's Turner. Magruder. Oh, that's blocked.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That one drops for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
LeBron's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. There's the pass to Magruder. Turner against Ball. Turner finds Zubac. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Turner passes to Zubac. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
Down low, looking to end the run.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Here's Jay. It's hauled in by Zubac.
The defense was in the area, but not really effective. He has to put away this layup.
Inside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. I'd like to see his guys step up a little more.
Caldwell Pope outside. Ball kicks to LeBron. Back to Ball. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Turner. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Passes it to Magruder. He dishes it to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Gallinari's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that 3 ball from Gallo looks good. Just very impressive form right there.
Makes it 2 points there from Jay.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Rondo. Williams for 3. The offensive rebound. Zubac comes up empty down low.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shot's good from Jay.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris against Williams. Back to Harrell. Rebound the Lakers.
No excuse for him not drilling that one there. The defense was nowhere to be found. Maybe could have taken a little more time.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the made shot from Jay, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Here is Williams following the bucket by the Lakers. They get it back. Zubac off target at the rim. Here's Jay. His three-pointer's off the mark. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Gallinari outside. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
The shot's good from Jay.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Zubac. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for Josh Hart. Now here's Harrell. Gallinari on the wing. 6 to shoot. To stop the drought. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
The pick and roll was perfect on that play. It opens up a terrific look for Gallo there.
The Lakers controlling the game. Harris outside. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Jay. Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a change. Ingram, he's checked in for Harris. The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Rondo. The kick out to Williams. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Now the pass to Stevenson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Passes it to McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from McGee. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Gallinari in the corner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Jay. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jay's got 47 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Ingram with the steal. Here's Jay, and he dunks it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here's Williams. He's got 7. To the paint. And there's Green on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
Here's Jay, and that one is off. Great D that time from Green. And Jay gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Clippers shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Dishes it to Gallinari. Outside, Green. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Jay, and again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Ingram against Williams.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
The Clippers shooting straight 49% from the field. Kicks to Harrell to the inside, and Green slams it in.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Here's Jay, outside Rondo. Good on the three-point shot. Rondo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You gotta love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
I also like the adjustments that they've made. Each time they're defended a little bit differently, they seem to have the answer for it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bullock's checked in. Here's Harrell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rondo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he comes up with the deuce. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williams inside. He's guarded by Bullock. Williams with the ball. 7 points in the game. High arcing shot. Here's Harrell. They kick it out to Green. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
To the middle, Jay. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. James comes in for JaVale McGee. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
Shamet, he's guarded by Bullock. Here's Harrell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Harrell. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Doc, you got fouls right now with the starters. Will you have to...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. It's been one outstanding game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jay's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Brandon Ingram. Hart, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac is out there with Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Magruder in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. For 3, Williams. Los Angeles with another miss. Lakers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jay, the pass to James. And here's Stevenson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. LeBron against Williams. From deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Lakers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. James, and finished off by LeBron.
Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Williams for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Green with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Reggie Bullock.
To the paint, here's Jay. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, we talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 6.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Pass to Jay. Here's Hart. Yep, that one goes in there.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Ball stolen, and he's got a 5-by-5. Nice shot by James.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Williams. The three-pointer, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Outside Green. Just 5 to shoot. Shamet. Rebounded by the Lakers. Jay's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bullock passes to Jay. Makes it off the glass. Jay's got 57 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Knocked loose. To the paint. Here's Zubac. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Jay, and so he's picked up his final. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
That's what I'm talking about. Great game out there. Yes, round 1, on lock, conference semifinals. AI, great job. Congrats.
All right,
coach.
everybody. Hey, listen up. Great win tonight. And when I say great win, I mean great win. All right, 1 round down, 3 more to go, okay? The postseason is far from over, but we have shown in this series that we are a force to be reckoned with. On to the next. Woo!
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Lakers, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round 1. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game 1 tonight. And after a spirited start to these playoffs, Kenny, only 8 clubs remain. Talk about the biggest.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Lakers mascot bobblehead.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Oklahoma City Thunder earned their bid into Round 2 after a hard-fought 6-game series. Now, the stakes are greater, the challenge that much tougher as they prepare to do battle against the Lakers. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
We've got a filled arena here in downtown Los Angeles. 2 survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. With Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Hall of Fame sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And tonight we're joined by a legend of the NBA, 5-time NBA champion, Kobe Bryant has stopped by. Kobe, great to have you with us.
No, thank you. Thank you for letting me stop in and join you for a bit.
Any chance you might pursue broadcasting in the years to come?
Nope.
Nor coaching?
Nope. Don't have the patience for either.
All right, we're glad you're with us tonight. You look at the Lakers. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home floor. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt, and it's George in at the small forward. Kobe, a lot of guys, once they stop playing, their bodies change. Yeah. Yet they still have the ailments.
That's generous.
But a lot of guys have ailments that linger on through their post-career. What kind of workout? We know you were just a workout fiend when you played, but what about now in retirement?
I work out hard.
Do you?
Yeah, it's become a challenge to say, because most players, when they retire, say, you know what, I just don't want to gain a boatload of weight, right? And so they just try to manage that. I don't want to manage something. I want to attack something. So I'm going to say, you know what?
Well, that's a surprise.
Yeah, revelation. And so I said, I'm going to train harder than I ever did because I want to look good. I want to be fit for my children. I want to be able to chase them around and be able to show up at some of these retirement ceremonies or some of these other things.
And looking like you did when you played.
Being in great shape.
Yeah.
So.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And Grant drops them both. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
You can put Coach into that group of experts who think Game 1 is the most important indicator of how a series is going to go. He said to take this opening game on the road doesn't just give us home court advantage, it puts us in the driver's seat from a mental perspective. Well, he's putting a lot into tonight, Kevin. We'll see if they can steal this one. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Westbrook against Rondo. Westbrook kicks to George. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. No good from Grant or Los Angeles. They've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Oklahoma City. And they say the capacity for work is one of the great indicators for an NBA prospect, that motivation. Kobe, I can't believe you had a lot of trouble being motivated, knowing the way you are, the way you're wired.
Well, you just got to find what makes you tick. Right? And sometimes it's hard for players to look internally and figure out what that is. And so as coaches or teachers or parents, it's our responsibility to find what that is in our children or players or students and bring it out of them.
Well said. Now here's Rondo. McGee, the pass to Jay. McGee dishes to LeBron. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
For 3, Westbrook. Good on the three-point shot. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
I tell you, Westbrook always looking to pull up if the defense backs off.
Jay, and he jams it with authority.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
Westbrook with it. He has 5. Pass to Ferguson. On the wing, George. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Ferguson misses.
And really, they had the play all set up there, and it just breaks down.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves. Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, James against George. Adams trying to free himself up, and George gets it to go.
Just incredible concentration. When Paul George is going strong inside, it doesn't matter what he's got to overcome.
Passes it to Jay. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
And they take the lead. Ferguson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Rondo to the inside. It's stolen by Adams. And Westbrook, here we go. Tipped away. Kobe, you're so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the all-star games, the all-defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day, is that the one thing above everything else that you covet?
No. You know, the fact that I can look in the mirror and honestly say I gave everything to the game. Right?
That was obvious.
That's the thing, right? You don't want to feel like you've left anything on the table. There's no stone left unturned. Like, I gave everything to the game that I possibly could. That, to me, is the biggest accomplishment.
What a feeling. Yeah. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
That one falls. 11 points for Jay.
Boy, Kev, those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Ferguson kicks to Westbrook. Good on the bucket. Westbrook's got 7.
Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
Pass to Rondo. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Number 1, Corey Harris. Second, Rajon Rondo.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Jay, the pass to McGee. Lays it up off the glass. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
And have to defend better in the paint. They just let him set up way too deep.
Right, Greg. You've got to push him off the box because once he's got that deep low post position, turn the lights off.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 7. Harris passes to Jay. And that one is hammered home.
Wonderful recognition there. When you leave someone open around Harris, he's going to make you pay.
The pass to Noel. Kobe, I can only imagine the hours you spent studying the legends who came before you, Michael Jordan, and probably other players as well.
Well, yeah, because you have to ask yourself the question is, why are these moves that are being executed working? Right. It's not good enough just to look at them and say, okay, they work. I'm going to go out and try to do the same thing. That's not good enough. You have to try to understand why they work. And in other situations, why didn't they work?
But I always thought, too, you put your special spin on it. You followed this roadmap, but then you took the exit ramp and then put your own spin, own feel on the move or play.
Well, yeah, because we both had different teams, right? He had a different cast of characters that he played with. He had a different role and different responsibility than I had on my team. So I've had to kind of adjust those things in the timing of our games and when we attack and when we facilitate and all those other things. But the basics of the game remain the same, whether it's myself, whether it's Michael, whether it's Jerry West, those things are all consistent.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Corey Harris. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's James. Again, the Lakers.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Thunder trailing by 7. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Harris. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Morris is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Terrence Ferguson. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 7. George finds Westbrook. Stolen by Ball. One-on-one fast break. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
JaVale McGee's. So for Oklahoma City right now, Grant is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Noel. Then it's Felton in at the shooting guard position. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. After 20 years in the NBA, Kobe, you were able to play with so many people. Who is most like you among guys you played with? Who you would have said, this guy is like-minded? Like would Derek Fisher fit that category?
Yeah, D-Fish was tough.
Yeah.
D-Fish was tough. Adam Morrison, actually, believe it or not.
No kidding.
Adam Morrison. It made
Really?
practices, it drove us because he was competitive in practice. I mean, he tried to play defense. I mean, he couldn't move laterally with the athleticism that most players could. But he was competing hard every single day, man. And he had a lot of competitiveness.
You
and
like
fire in
that?
him. Oh, yeah. My whole team was built like that. We had a lot of guys that were temperamental. A lot of temperamental guys that you look at and say, you know what? You're not going to win a championship with that group. And we sit back and we laugh to this day. Like Shannon Brown and I will get together and we'll talk about the old days.
Yeah.
We'll just look at each other and say, you know, can you believe we won a championship with a bunch of misfits?
But collectively, I guess, right, there was something that obviously worked.
Yeah, we're all crazy.
Yeah.
And so, you know, when you take a bunch of crazy and you focus it on one thing, it tends to work out.
There it is, yeah.
There it is.
Another ring.
Yeah.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Clippers was tremendous. He finished with 57 points and filled up the stat sheet, coming away from the night with a 5-by-5. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
I think that's the kind of game that carries over, and he'll have every chance to do it because I've got to believe he's their #1 option.
Now, here's Grant. 4 on the clock over Stevenson. No good from Grant.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. Hart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Kobe, you love to take over a game. You're scoring everything you did. Who are the players you faced, though, who held their own against you defensively, that were always something maybe that you really enjoyed playing because you knew they were so good defensively?
Tony Allen is my all-time favorite to go against. I loved going against Tony
monster,
Allen.
huh?
He was amazing. Well, he didn't ask for any help ever. It wasn't like, I'm going to send Kobe down here and come for the trap. He wasn't asking for help. He's like, no, me and you. No matter how many times I hit him, no matter how many times I scored him, he was still there every single time. And I loved competing against him. Raja Bell as well. I loved competing against Raja.
Yeah, there were some battles with you and him when he played with Phoenix.
Yeah, because there was no back down there, right?
None.
Eric Snow, Bruce Bowen, I liked a lot. He played the game differently. He tried to frustrate you and all these things. So I was fortunate enough to go up against some really top defenders. Kawhi, I didn't get a chance to see much because it was later in my career.
That'd have been a good matchup.
I would have loved it.
The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Harris is checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Noel. Morris outside to stop the run. Noel trying to break loose. And Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Now, this is a guy who prefers to rise and fire. That time, Morris puts it on the deck. That's a nice-looking drive.
And it's in there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Felton with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 19. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Knocks it loose. Here's Grant. Again, Oklahoma City. Lakers leading by 17. Stevenson outside. Back to James. Lakers working the ball around now.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Felton kicks to Ferguson. And for those of us who have never played at this level, it must be a thrill to contend against the best in the world. But also with that comes a lot of pressure. How do you handle the balance between enjoying the game and the pressure that's on you in the game?
I've never felt pressure. I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, you'll have moments where you'll make game-winning shots, and it's fantastic.
Never nervous.
No. At times where you'll miss it, and then people won't like you very much. But then the next game, you hit a game winner, and everybody loves you. And then you miss the next one, and everybody don't like you again. Right? So why would I stress out over quote-unquote pressure? It doesn't make any sense to me.
How about the responsibility to your teammates and to your own built-in pressures to perform like Kobe Bryant?
Even that, right? Yeah. Even that. There'll be games where you make them, and your teammates are thanking you for it. At times when you miss it, and your teammates are like, dang, man, you got to do better, right? So it's ebbs and flows all the time. And internally, I just do what I practice. So there's no reason for me to be nervous or apprehensive because I've done this shot thousands and thousands and thousands of times. I just have to do it one more time.
James, good, and a nice assist from Corey Harris. And it's 9 points for LeBron.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Grant. Here's Morris. And Noel kicks to Ferguson. Outside for Felton. Over Rondo. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Felton with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo.
Amazing recognition by Felton. Sees the wide open man, sends it on time and on target.
Passes to Rondo. Here's Harris. James left side. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off the other players right now with how well he's shooting it.
Felton feeling it out a bit. And Jay gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Oklahoma City, George is checked in for Markieff Morris. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Raymond Felton.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Oh, extremely important. I consider them the North Star. Right? They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map of generally where you want to go, the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life, and I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Yep, it counts. That's now 32 points for Jay.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here, and Noel throws it down.
Oh, Kev, love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Ferguson. Back to George. This one for 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, we knew that Paul George was a long-limbed, exceptional defender coming out of Fresno. His offense, though, has been impressive from the time he has stepped between the lines on the NBA level.
Thunder trailing by 21. Westbrook passes to Grant to the left wing. Baseline J on the way. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Rondo. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that one's good by LeBron.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
Now, here's Grant. Now Westbrook fires the 3. It's rebounded by Corey Harris.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's George. He has 7. Here's Grant. Inside. Here's Noel. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harris outside. The pass to Jay. And good that time. Jay's got 36.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Well, Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man, and anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. And with Kobe stopping by the booth doors, I'm always amazed at the type of things Kobe will notice about both NBA and the players competing that the casual fans rarely think about.
Well, you think back to Kobe's career and how much his preparation and studying of the league and his opponents contributed to his success. And obviously, with what we just heard, this guy still holds so much knowledge of the game.
Now here is Harris. Rondo kicks to Bullock. Lakers passing it around. Jay, the pass to James. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Noel finds Westbrook. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Westbrook's got 14.
How confidently is Russell Westbrook pulling the trigger off the screen? This guy understands how to take advantage.
Pass to Jay. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Pulls from the top of the key, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Yeah, and the appreciation I have for Rondo, he's able to stay with this man and then uses his speed to just affect the shot.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top, running away with it. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And through the first 2 quarters, they went to him repeatedly in the post, and boy, did he deliver.
And why not, Greg, right? If you continue to produce, just get him shot after shot. Super assertive right now on the interior.
Jay out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Harris. And it's LeBron James. And it's Rondo in at the point, and that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Here's Ferguson. Passes it to Grant. Here's Ferguson. Puts up a three. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. No good from Jay. And here are the Thunder now. Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Well, the New Zealander shows a little hops on the alley-oop.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Ferguson, guarded by Harris. They get a hand on it, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Well, you look at Jay, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, LeBron James.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Now, here's James. He's got 16. 4-on-3 break. Here's Westbrook. Great D that time from Rondo. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Harris's shot is good.
And this is how lethal Harris can be off the pass. Excellent at catching the D by surprise.
Here's Ferguson. At the elbow, Westbrook. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Drills the three-pointer. And that's 10 points for Paul George. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Jay, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Westbrook kicks to George. Pass to Grant. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Grant's got 6.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ball comes in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Thunder, Markieff Morris is checked in for Jeremy Grant, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Terrence Ferguson. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 16.
Boy, Russell Westbrook, so quick to attack, Kevin.
And the pass to Jay. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Schroeder kicks to George. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Pass to Jay. On the wing, Harris. No good on the 3. Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Westbrook passes to Adams. Schroeder kicks to George. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Jay. Stolen by George. Here's Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, to say it's not easy to guard Russell Westbrook is an understatement. This guy's quickness and leaping ability make him a nightmare.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Westbrook makes them both. Here's Ball. Jay, covered by Morris. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. And that one misses. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Ball with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Westbrook against Ball. Here's Adams, arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Caldwell Pope passes the ball. Lakers passing it around, and good, he hits it again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Westbrook against Ball, stolen by Caldwell Pope. Ingram wide open, off target from three-point range. Here's Westbrook. McGee with the block.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
And it's Ingram missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Westbrook kicks to George. Shoots. Offensive rebound.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Pass to Caldwell Pope over Westbrook. Tries again. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Well, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
Now here's Schroeder. The shot by George, wide open. And the 3 ball is good. George has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Oklahoma City. Down low, here's Caldwell Pope. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got his 2nd basket of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ingram against George. That's tipped. Now here's Ball. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Schroeder looking around. Ball against Westbrook. On the wing, Morris. No good on the 3.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by the Lakers. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Schroeder against Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Schroeder finds Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, this is what you like to see from Morris, being aggressive. Hammer it down with authority, big man.
No good from Jay. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Hart, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Noel's checked in. Schroeder outside. Here's George. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 17 points for George.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Schroeder passes to Adams. Dishes to Westbrook. Back to Adams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Locked and loaded. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Nice shot.
Love when we
appreciate
do
it.
that.
Appreciate it.
Nice shot.